free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Trent. MP, good.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Here's Middleton. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. For 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
A 3 from MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Middleton, and the shot falls short this time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Wright in the corner. Middleton with it. Another miss by Middleton.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Dean, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 13 points.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Lillard outside. Pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. The kick out to Wright. The 3-ball. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
The Bucks trail. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. And a missed layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. And that's 15 points for MP. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Lillard outside. Pass to Middleton. Now, Antetokounmpo. A wide open look here for Wright. Good on the triple. Wright's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they've built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We got Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton is out there with Wright. Then there's Prince. And it's Livingston in at the center. From deep, Prince, and it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know for that matchup with New York, it's going to be an all-out battle And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Miami got the job done. He finished with 59 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
Middleton making his presence known on defense. Terrific block.
Connaughton passes to Middleton. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from outside the arc tonight. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Wright. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Heat in Miami.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Using his size, Giannis.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
And stolen by Lillard. Prince finds Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs. A Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Now Lillard following the three-point attempt by MP. 2 points, that one goes. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Milwaukee.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the three-point attempt by MP. Clock at 6. Here's Middleton. Rebound by the Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here is Daniels. Hasn't made one yet. A nice shot by MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Lillard missing. Hawks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
MP powers through the contact inside.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, thanks for your attention to center court. And get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, folks. Quite a lot of action in the first half with an incredible display of brilliance by MP.
What you know about MP? He's been aggressive from the start. He has no problem with being the money man for this team.
Just like I'm the money man of this show, right? The 2K halftime show with Ernie Johnson and friends. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
Well, who hasn't been impressed with MP? The skill, the work ethic. He's got good instincts, man. I like this kid.
Yeah, there's plenty to dislike if you're playing against him.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Atlanta with the ball. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And so in the game for the Hawks, the front court is Risacher and Johnson. Young is out there with MP. And it's Hunter in at the 5 down low. And it's Lillard missing.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent. Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Middleton outside. Back to Lillard. Pass to Drummond. There's Giannis. And it's Trent in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 10. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Now Middleton following the three-point attempt by MP. And Lillard kicks to Middleton. Giannis up top, covered by Johnson. Yep, that one goes. Giannis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Back to Young. Pass to MP. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Young. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Lillard finds Trent. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Middleton. Not a lot of room. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Lillard against Young. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard, the pass to Drummond. Drops in the layup for 2. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
Now, here is Young. Atlanta again missing. Antetokounmpo up top, defended by Young. Takes it down to Middleton for the tie. Bangs home the trifecta. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bounce pass Young. Pass to Johnson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Different look from Milwaukee. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Pat Connaughton comes in for Gary Trent. And it's DeLon Wright in for Lillard. Then for the Hawks, Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Reza Shea. And Daniels subbed in for Trae Young. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Connaughton sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Tries it from 9. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Giannis has got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Bogdanovic wide open. Off target from 3-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And that one's good. Daniels has got his first basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Nifty move. No good there. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's Atlanta leading by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We got DeLon Wright. Taurean Prince is out there with Smith. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Trent in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Hunter. After the miss from Damian Lillard. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. To the paint. Here's Wright. And he lays it straight in.
Well, I appreciate how competitive Wright is. Likes taking it inside and doing his work there.
The 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 4. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
On the floor for the Hawks, number 10, Zachary Reza Shea.
Now, here's Trent. Livingston up top. Young against Lillard from outside the arc. And the 3-ball is good.
Very few shoot the 3-ball as well as Lillard does, so you want him taking those shots as much as possible.
Here's Reza Shea, defended by Trent.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
You know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now, here's MP. Jacks up a 3. That one, no good. Right with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson over to help. They set the pick, and here is Trent outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's MP for 3. A rebound by Prince. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. That gives them the lead.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
Hunter kicks to MP. Atlanta again missing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Lillard misses, and now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Hawks making a switch here. Lions checked in. The Hawks trailing. Beyond the arc. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton left side. Back to Giannis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. MP's shot is good.
Huge bucket by MP. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one went down.
Bucks trail by 5. Giannis outside. Wow, Giannis with the strong finishing shot.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Johnson finds MP. And yep, another basket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. The Hawks leading by 4. Pass to Ryan. Rizachet with it. A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Good stuff happens when you take it to the rack. MP fouled in the act right there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
58 seconds left in the fourth. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson outside. Young pass to Dean. Over Trent. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 57 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The 3 from MP. The rebound by the Bucks.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Young dishes to MP. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Right, MP. You can't stop